And hello and welcome, Rahul. How are you?
I'm super. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great, feeling nice nowadays as I'm constantly doing session. In morning I did one session, and now as I decided and committed to you that I would do a session with you as well. And yesterday what happened, something glitch happened into my laptop, due to which I was not able to conduct session yesterday. But finally it was sorted out, and then we are meeting here. So very happy to know about that.
Okay.
Okay, so can we walk through the introduction part so that we can know about each other? You know, it's a kind of brief
Yes,
introduction,
yes.
and then we would move
Yes,
forward
why
to our
not?
session. Yeah. So please go ahead.
So I'm Rahul Singh Bhadoria and I'm residing in Gwalior. It is a part of Madhya Pradesh. And I did MBA from Indore, Indra Business Schools. Then I started working in MNC's companies and I worked in Kent Auto Water Purifier as area sales manager. But I did not like the job, so I quit the job. And after certain period of time, I started teaching a lot of students where I teach mathematics as well as I teach grammar. Those students who are interested, I teach them, and I'm getting better day by day as I'm also trying to improve my communication skills. So just I want to improve and let's see what happens.
Great. Yeah, what sometimes career we choose, we are not happy with that. So we try to move forward with the next option, what is available. Nice.
Yes,
So, do you like to know something about me?
yes.
Okay, great. As you can see my name on the display, my name is Shravan and I'm talking to you from Gorakhpur city, Uttar Pradesh. As far as my
Okay.
education is concerned, I hold a bachelor degree, and apart from these, currently I'm pursuing my master degree in computer application, and I do run a small YouTube channel as well where I upload conversational videos and sometimes English related content. So these are, I think, more or less about me. And if I talk about the hobbies part, hobbies are something like that. I love to watch podcasts and I love to watch English related content and sometimes listening to music. I think this is something that everybody's like to do, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So you said one thing that you did MBA, but finally you did not like it. And you started teaching to the people and you're feeling satisfied. You're feeling content. I can
Yes.
relate with these factors. Sometimes what we did, in our career, we are not feeling happy because we thought that we are not satisfied. So my first question goes to you that why did you feel that this work is not for me? I do not want to work as a sales manager or area manager, and now teaching is something that I want to do. When did you realize this thing?
So when I was doing MBA, so I got job in third semester and I got happy because it was
Mm-hmm.
my first job and I was hoping that now I would earn and some amount. But
Mm-hmm.
soon after getting into this job and I realized that it was not my cup of tea and as I also progressed well in that organization and I joined as a management trainee in Kent Auto Water Purifier and became area sales manager within a year. But I realized that I'm not compatible with this skill set. So that is the reason I chose another path and I started teaching students. Actually, during Corona period, actually I lost my job and I made up my mind not to continue this job again. So I just moved to my hometown as I'm residing in Gwalior. It is my hometown. Earlier I was doing job in Indore in Delhi. So the lifestyle had changed because of doing job. Because I'm also facing some sort of severe health issues, and so I think I felt that if I do not have good health, then what is the meaning to do job even in
True.
metropolitan cities? So that is the reason I left these cities and I started teaching in my hometown, and I'm totally satisfied what I'm doing.
Amazing, Rahul. At the end of the day, what matters the most is that whether you are happy or not in the life. Sometimes, we go into the metropolitan and cosmopolitan cities for the work, but health is the bigger concern in those cities. Pollution, the population, these kind of factors affects you a lot, isn't it? So as you said
Yes.
that the now you're feeling happy while teaching to the student, and you are at your home with your family members, and I believe that in this era, when there is technology is everything, you can have those opportunities while being at home as well. You can earn well, you can do well in life. Now, you said that you're teaching. I don't know whether you are also teaching in online mode or not. If you started teaching in online mode as well, there is opportunities. The world is full of potential.
Okay.
The only thing that you need to know that the how to get most out of it, like technology are helping you in so many ways where you can earn potentially good. People are working remotely, right? So we as a
Yes.
teacher, we can also work voluntarily and we can earn well as well. Like suppose I'm telling you about my story a little bit. Currently I'm pursuing my master degree in computer application field to go into IT sector and secure my future
Okay.
in that field. But side by side, teach people to, who are beginner at this language, I teach them the basic English language, how to speak in English. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that while doing that. So something that we like to do now, we do it no matter what. And teaching is something that if you like to do it now, it is going to make you happy because you interact with people, you interact with a student, and every student is different mindset, growth mindset. Some student are funny, some student are a little bit, they are, what I can say, they are mischievous. So you try to know, you try to see them how they are growing, and you try to help them, so you feel happy while looking at them growing up. So do you feel happy while teaching them, and what was the best experience that you felt when you teach them?
Yes, 3 years ago I joined a schools and I started teaching English as well as mathematics. And I started feeling some sort of happiness because I'm changing the life of people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
changing the life of students. There are a lot of people who are from rural background. They don't know the ABC of English, but they are struggling a lot because they are not able to frame sentences. So I
Mm-hmm.
help them how to deal with this sort of languages. And I also realized that there are a lot of people who are not able to take expensive course. So that is the reason I generally charge adequate amount so that they can so that I can run my bread and I can run my family and I can arrange for bread and butter. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
totally satisfied because I'm imparting my services in one of the schools who are very
Mm-hmm.
who are very famous. So and I'm changing the life. So I feel some sort of
Okay. So as far as English is concerned, it's been how many years or month that you are learning this language particularly?
Actually, when I was doing job, when I was doing job in Kent Water Purifier, that time I did not realize that the importance of that language. So, but soon after I realized that communications skill is quite important whenever you want to improve in any sort of field. So then I started learning English and I have been learning English for 1 year. But as we all know that it is a long process and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we have to be patient to learn this sort of language because it will take a lot of time and it takes a lot of effort as I
Mm,
feel. So sometimes I feel frustrated, like sometimes I'm also struggle to frame some sort of sentence. So sometimes I also frustrated, but as we all know that it is a part of process.
yeah, true. Learning any language, learning anything in life, I think patience is the most important keys. And I believe that if you're patient enough, you will be learning soon. I've seen people coming to me and asking me the question, sir, in how many months I can learn this language? So they want a particular month, that in how many months I can learn English speaking. Now it depends people to people, like how much do
Yes,
you want to speak? What are the labels that you want to achieve in your life? And English is something that you have
yes,
to learn throughout your life. Every day sentences, every day's new vocabularies are being formed. And you have to keep updated yourself with the language. And if you are connected with the language, that's fine. But if you are staying away with the language, you are going to lose the touch with the language. And obviously, you said
yes,
English. It's very important language. I think I believe in this time. It's the language of business. It's the language of diplomacy. It's the language of world. And if you really want to connect world globally, internationally, you have to learn this language, right? So it's really the important skill that you need to learn. alongside with your academics. So patience is the very important thing, I believe. Yeah. Now, would you like to play a game with me? I mean, I want to ask
Yes.
some game where you have to frame your sentences. Okay. So
Okay.
game is
Definitely.
like that. I would ask you one question and you have to choose one. And while choosing the answer one, you have to justify your answer. Okay, you got it?
Okay.
Okay. So my first question goes to you like, would you rather fly high in the sky or you like to be invisible? Would you rather like
I
to
will
fly or you want to be invisible?
definitely I wanna be invisible.
Why? Justify your answer. What would you like to
Okay.
do?
Bec- Because during my childhood, I watched a movie and it was Mr. India, and he got disappeared when he got the strange watch.
Mhm.
So I felt, so I that time I felt that if I got an opportunity and I if I had that sort of watch, then definitely I would do whatever I want to do in my life because I can go anywhere. No one can stop me. I can visit any sort of cities and I don't feel any sort of problem regarding this because I can eat whatever I want to eat because I don't feel any sort of scarcity of money. So I can change my life if I become invisible.
Great. If somebody would ask me this question, I would say I would love to be also invisible because I want to tease my friend. I would tease them, they would not able to know that
Okay.
who is teasing me. And I would also like to go into the good restaurant and eat whatever I want to eat. I would like to go into mall and try to have the best thing. So things like this I would like to do. Okay, my next question goes to you that would you rather like to die? Would you rather like to die or you would like to jump from the plane?
And definitely I would jump off the plane as we all know that life is precious and
Mhm.
we do not get second chance. So that is the reason I want to be alive because I want to create welfare in the society. I want to do
Mhm.
welfare in the society and I want to help my parents in the tough times. So definitely I would jump from the plane so that I can survive and I
Mhm.
would thank to God if I get this opportunity because recently one incident took place and plane was plane
Crash.
crashed and one survivor saved his life.
One person got survived and truly amazing. I love the way you chose the answer. Amazing. You know, if you will choose to be die, you are going to die. But if you will choose to jump from the plane, the probability are higher that maybe you are going to survive. As we have recently seen
Yes.
a huge plane crash in India, which was really a very sad and gloomy moment for all the Indians, as nobody was survived, just one person was survived. So it is also the luck. So if you would like to jump from the plane, maybe you survived and you have a life. So I really love to know your answer and it is really amazing. Okay, you said one thing that you would like to do work for the welfare of the society and you want to do work like philanthropist. Do you want to become a philanthropist? And if you would get a chance to open an NGO where you want to help poor student for the education, so would you like to do it?
Definitely, I would like to do this because it is a charitable work, and as we all know that if we help others, then definitely God will help us also. Sometimes when we have sufficient money, like when we are enough to help others and we have sufficient money, then
Mhm.
definitely I would like to establish an NGO, and I would support all those students who are underprivileged. They do not have the basic things. They do not have they do not have books to read. They do not have money to pay for the schools. So definitely I would come into their picture and I would help them because they will help me in tough times.
Amazing. I love to see your kind heart, the generosity that you have. And I would like to say one thing that even though if you are not capable enough to open your own NGO, you can join NGO as well. There are many NGOs who are working freely,
Okay.
voluntarily to help the poor kids, the poor people, and the student who are not able to afford the basic education, which are their fundamental right. It is their fundamental right to get the education, but somehow they are not able to even get that kind of education where they can understand this world, where they can be aware with the basic entities of life. So it is good to know that the people like you are coming forward, and at least you guys are thinking to help society, and this is really amazing. Okay. So it was really nice talking to you, Rahul. And as we are about to end our session, would you like to ask me something?
So just as like you asked different sort of questions, so just I want to ask you like you have joined the group to improve your communication skill now. Now you are speaking well. So like if someone wants to improve their communication skills and just if but if he doesn't have sufficient resources, so what they should do to improve their communication skills?
Very nice question, Rahul. And there isn't available one straight answer for this question. There isn't one line answer, first of all. The first thing what they should do, that they should not ask that, can I learn in 1 month? Can I learn in 2 months? Can I speak like a fluent speaker within a week, within a 2 weeks? This is not going to be possible. To the audience who are going to watch this video, or maybe they are watching this video currently, I would like to say them that learning is a lifelong journey. It is not about only the
Okay.
language. It is not about only the one particular thing. If you're learning something, you have to keep learning throughout the life. The moment you stop learning anything now, you are going to be outdated. If you're learning a language and you
Yes.
stop learning from today itself, you are going to be outdated. There would be somebody else who are speaking really good than you. Then what would you do? So if your question was that how can somebody learn English if they do not have proper resources? If they do not have resources, if they cannot buy the expensive courses, no worries. If you have the smartphone, believe me, there is immense opportunities to learn this language, because there is the example in front of you. I did not buy any kind of
Yes.
expensive courses. I did not join any kind of courses, and I'm the person who speaks the first language till my graduation. And after that, it's just been a year, 1 year down the line, I started learning this language, interacting with people, practicing, talking to the people, joining multiple groups, using free application. I improved a lot. So what they do can, first thing what they do can, try to create an environment. If you do not have environment, try to create an environment. If you have the environment where people are speaking good English, that's fair enough. You are privileged. But if you do not have the environment, you can join WhatsApp groups. There are multiple WhatsApp groups where enthusiastic learner like you, like me, like others who are always eager to learn and talk in English, try to join groups. Secondly, if you cannot do this, you can download free applications. There are multiple free applications available in the Play Store, like CV, like Peer Up Group, like Ask Fluency, like Hi Bro, like Be Angrez. There are many free applications are available, which provides you 30 minutes, 40 minutes free talking. So you can talk to the stranger first of all. Once you will started talking to the stranger, your confidence will boost. So this was the second thing. Third, what you can do, try to listen a lot. Listening is the most underrated thing that the people always ignore. Listening is the most important thing. Why? The more you listen, the more input you are putting inside your brain. The thing that would be inside in your brain, the same thing you will put outside. So the more input you will take, the more output you will be able to create. So try to listen a lot. You can watch videos with subtitle. You can watch conversational videos. You can watch even English theory videos available on the YouTube channel. And this is the three basic thing. If you are doing for a month, believe me, you will be able to see yourself at a new heights in a month. So try to do all three things. And once you did all these three things, believe me, if you're able to speak, if you started speaking in English, go and try to do session like this to get the more confidence, because speaking in front of camera
Yes.
is the totally different thing. Speaking in front of camera needs confidence. And try to connect YouTuber like us who are doing free session. We are not charging anything, but we are doing free session. Try to connect with them, try to talk to them, and you will slowly and gradually see your improvement drastically. But don't set the limits. Don't create the boundary that I have to start speaking in English within a month, within a year. Don't do like this. And then you will be able to speak.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you because we should not set the boundaries because there are a lot of learners who are interested and but they just want to fix the boundary. I want to learn English within 1 month or 2 months. So it is not possible. It takes time, and we should be, but in our hands, we should be consistent and we should be patient so that we can grow.
Yeah, true. So this is the one thing you need to follow. So let's say bye-bye to this wonderful session, Rahul. And thank you very much for joining this session and giving me your precious time. And I wish you good luck ahead. And I hope we will meet again.
It's nice talking to you.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.